Life on my island is pretty perfect. There's something to do all day, every day, and trust me, I've been keeping myself busy. But with that, I've been getting hungry, and my farm is a little bit lackluster. So today we are making a barn to give us a more stable food source. So I have a bit of a problem. I have no food. It's a little bit concerning. And we do have this little farm area over here, but it is, one, struggling to work, and two, we don't have many seeds. So I think we're going to not live the vegetarian lifestyle, and we are probably going to have to make animals. I mean, I could just put them in a dreaded hole, but I think we're going to make a barn. And for that, we're going to have to do a little bit of mining. Quite a short shopping list for this mining trip. First, a bit of granite, and then some deep slate. That's all. Okay, that should be enough. Right, how did I get down here? How did we get here? There we go, let's head back up. I think we've got everything we need. I feel like the barn has to go up here because I don't think the animals are going to completely love going down those stairs. You need to go. Thank you. So maybe it could go around here if we completely get rid of all these trees. So I guess I gotta get deforesting. Yeah. So that's that done. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, but it did take 3 stone shovels. But it is totally worth it. Like, we have now got this big area to work with and tons of leaf litter for smelting and saplings that we should probably replant elsewhere. Now comes actually getting all the resources to build this. We've got wood, which is really useful. But we do need to make some bricks, which means getting the furnaces out. I want some smooth stone bricks. We're also going to do some deep slate bricks, but we don't need to smelt those. This may take a while. We can start building the foundations while we wait. I normally build the foundations in dirt. I find that to be good so I can know where I'm placing everything and how big to make things. So we are having the barn, but I also want a little silo. I am kind of making this up as I go along. I like making builds of different shapes, like having different parts in it. We'll go with that. Okay, this could be nice. I can see the vision. Can you see the vision? Am I the only one envisioning this? And I'm gonna go around and strip them all. No, I'm not. I'm liking the shape of this so far. I do still need some resources though, so I am going to get clay for bricks and probably get back to you then when we actually start building. I don't think I have all the resources yet. We do need to smelt a lot of this clay. Leaf litter, unfortunately, does not last that long. So I guess we're going to have to use a bit of wood, which I didn't really want to do, but let's use like half of this. I think we're going to just start this in granite and then we can go through and texture it with brick. And this is going to be our silo. We are probably going to be here for a while. Right, I think that should be that done, especially because we're going to have a roof on top of it as well. So let's go and look at it from the ground. Yeah, I think that is right. Let's grab some bricks and go texturing. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's looking a little bit more real now. I'm thinking here, to complement these beams, we could use a bit of birch. Anyways, let's get up there and try and make this roof. And I hate that roof. Why does it look so stupid? Oh, how can we make it look better? It just looks dumb. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Okay, let's go to bed and then we can come out and fix it. So I went round and I fixed the roof, which involved ripping the whole thing back down and building all over again. Okay, no, I like that. I like that a lot. I think we now need to get on to building the actual barn. This feels like kind of a big job. I want to make the lower levels a mixture of cobblestone, stone bricks, deep slate brick, and then make the upper levels out of like wood. I hope that will look nice. I guess that's a process of just seeing. Okay, it's almost quite spooky, which does fill me with a bit of fear. So I'm thinking of adding in extra pillars for the front door. We might have them stick out like around the front door and then stop when we get to the top of it. So like 1, 2, 3. And I'm thinking to use a bit of like oak and the strip logs all together. Like, I think it will look pretty cute once we are done with it. Let's pile up and get oaking. Oaking? Sure, why not? Let's invent words. Oh, let's not do that. I think we are gonna go up like to the same level. So like we've got 2, so I think 3, 4, and then reassess. Oh look, a rainbow, that's so nice. So once we get all of these back, like all of the pillars up, I think this is a pretty cool build. I want to go through and link this. I think we're gonna link it with like slabs. Okay, I like that. And then I'd like to come out a little bit and again here. And that kind of links them. So we can have a door going through, because we have a door on the other side. But this is a door into here, which we should probably light up. We've got some torches, so let's put a torch in here. It comes down to the fact that we need to actually like finish the job now. Oh, some bones. Should we try and get a dog? Okay, you seem to really like my build, so do you want to be like the little farm dog? Do I left? Oh! Well done! Okay, I saw another dog around here. Should we try and get both of them? Is this greedy? If it's not meant to be, we won't get it. Hello? Hello? Oh. I kind of wanted it to be. Have we got any more bones? I think we have bones from earlier. Let's try and... Okay, this is a little bit of an irrelevant side quest, but we have 3 bones. Where's my dog? Where is my dog? Hello? Hey. Oh, they're twins. They're twins. And they can like help us herd all the animals later. Oh, look at them tilting their little heads. I love these dogs. Look how like cute and brown they are. Okay, you're gonna have to sit down for a bit though, because I'm gonna be up there and I don't want you guys to die yet. Okay. I don't have the best track record with pets in Minecraft. I sometimes put them in dangerous positions and then get extremely surprised when something horrible happens to them. So these dogs, I have a feeling are going to live at the barn. It's not that you're decoration, it's just that I don't trust myself with you, she says, waving an axe in their face. The barn. I'm going to give you a time lapse for this section because the back and forth I had with this roof took quite a while. But if you'd like to see the full process in the future, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and include it. On that note, we have a barn. What we still don't have is any food. So I think it's time to go and gather some animals. First, I need to make it so they can't get out. We have 3 fence gates. 1, 2, 3. And we have fences for here because I know that they're just going to jump over. And that lets us into the silo where we're going to have to probably put a door because I want it to be something separate. And we are going to decorate in here, but I need food, like desperately. So let's go grab the extra wheat and then we are going to go on the hunt for food. I mean animals, I mean pets and friends. So what we might do is offhand that and then we can maximise our animal collecting abilities. What we have to do is make sure that we don't drop them off a cliff. So I've seen some animals over here. I now see 0. Guys, I just made you a beautiful barn. Hello. Do you only have carrots? You're so annoying because I really wanted to eat you. So I'm gonna have to go back to the village and see if they've got any carrots. That's not a now issue. That's not a now issue. Let's find an animal that finds our food worthy. A little chicken. A little sheep. Oh, okay. That cow is like a little sheep. A little sheep. Sheep. Hello, I see you. You're grey and lovely. Do I have food for you? Yes, I do. Where's your mate? Okay, I have 2 sheep. Do we just take them back? Hey! Wheat! I have food. I am the one bearing food. I am the one with the food. Yes. This might take a while. I figured out very quickly that I'm not a very good shepherd, but slowly and surely I gathered some sheep and then I followed that up with some cows. I do still need to go to the village to grab some carrots to get some pigs, but this is starting out to be quite an okay farm. But I slowly realised the outside was quite boring. So we've got all of our animals in the farm and I've bred them a little bit, so you saw that little baby run past. We have some baby animals, which means that we will have a food source quite soon. But the outside of the barn it needs a little something. I've toyed with a couple of ideas in creative. I think we're going to add some bushes, but I was thinking for this big window out the front, we're going to use some stained glass. And for that, we're going to have to go gather some flowers and some sand and make these glass panes fit in here. Okay, we'll put that sand on to smelt while we put the bushes about. Okay, let's start with these. It's just going to be like little piles of bush. I think they just like make the area feel a little bit more lived in. Like we are going to edit the terrain at some point. Add like a little path, maybe add a wheat farm up here as well. For now, I think this is enough to make the area feel a little bit more, not just like, I don't want the barn to feel plonked here. Okay, that's quite whimsical. I quite like it. What I was going to do was make some copper lanterns. I think we mined some copper earlier. Copper just is about and I never use it, so I was like, this might be like a nice way to use it, and also it is quite like, when it becomes oxidized, it is quite whimsical. I like them. They're just cute. Like, there's not particularly a pattern to them, but I think they're nice. So this is the end of the episode. I'm glad that you joined us and I hope you like my barn. Let me know about it in the comments. If there's anything that you think we should add next to the island, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you again in the next episode. And thanks for watching and goodbye!